especially if we're married. I'm gonna do what I want, but I'm not gonna cheat on you though. I'm very loyal.
Do you think he'll give you a shot?
Of course.
So you believe a man's gonna say, okay, I'm gonna pay all the bills, I got you, don't worry about it, but you can still do anything you want to do?
Of course. And I'm not delusional.
Stop the cap.
Because when I become a lawyer and you want to pay all my bills, I didn't say he has to pay all the bills now. He could do 75%. Then go ahead. But I'm still making my own bag for myself.
What are you gonna do with that bag?
Whatever I want with it.
So basically, it's a man's job, comes in, takes over the bills, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Cool.
He made that choice. I didn't say he has to pay all the bills now. He could do 75%.
Okay. And then you finish your law school, so you start making good money. You got all this money, you're stacking it to yourself because you don't have to pay no bills, right?
Yeah.
So you're traveling, you're dressing however you want to, doing it whatever you want to do, and the whole time your man's just supposed to keep paying the bills and just kind of sit there and let you do whatever, right?
He could come with me. It's up to him. You chose to pay my bills. I didn't ask you for anything. I didn't say he has to pay all the bills now. He could do 75%.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
One of the biggest issues, salary. The expectation that their man or the gentleman that they're dating should be making this six figure number, okay? Now, we're in the tri-state area, so I understand the desire to want to be with someone who's making six figures because you kind of just need that in order to function, right? But this expectation that that's what someone should be earning in order for them to be worthy of you is impractical, and I'm gonna tell you why. That they could lose their job in any given moment. So if you're giving someone a chance based on how much money that they make, and tomorrow they are unemployed and homeless or whatever it is, then you're now stuck with the dude who's unemployed or homeless because you only mess with him because of how much money he made. Secondly, it's not about how much money you make, it's how you manage it. Somebody could be the top cardiologist at a hospital making $400,000 and they own 10 cars and they have 4 houses that they're underwater and they're paying child support and alimony and they're broke every week. So looking at a specific figure as a measure of whether or not you should date someone is problematic and it's not gonna work. So that's one of the biggest issues that I see with the ladies. Secondly, with the ladies, height. In what world does someone's height dictate how well they're gonna treat you or how good of a husband or father they're gonna be? There's nothing about that man's height that's gonna make him a better human being. So, and again, I'm not saying that you should be dating folks who are necessarily like super shorter than you, but you're 5'2" and he has to be 6 feet. Why? Why? It's unreasonable. Even in your tallest heels, he's still gonna be taller than you. And I understand generally the idea is the taller the man, the bigger the man, the more likely he is to protect you. It's more animalistic than it is like reality, but still impractical.
This sister has gained my respect for spitting nothing but facts. She's got both the beauty and the brains. She's certainly staying far away from whatever has made so many modern women live in a delusional world. Ladies, please understand that living in truth will not harm you, but it will help you win in life. And it's never too late to leave your delusions behind and come to the truth, which will set you free.
Go on a date and I bring a friend. Are you paying for them?
Repeat it one more time. I know that he had to make a statement.
You really didn't hear me for real?
Huh? She's gonna tag you up. Nah, Des, what did you say? I forgot Des.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The audacity for her to even ask him that question. Why in the hell would she bring her friends with her in the first place? Is he going on a date with all of them, or just her? Then she expects the guy to pay for their meal too? She must be crazy. I'm so glad the brother didn't even hear her nonsense.
I have something to tell you. May all your delulu come to Lulu. Because being the Lulu is the Salulu. Absolutely.
What? What the fuck?
Your last boyfriend made $300,000 a year.
No,
Have you ever dated a man that makes $300,000?
not yet.
Not yet. This is gonna get tough, okay? How tall are you?
5 feet.
Dress size?
Probably like a 6 or 8.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
160.
So you've never dated a man who makes that kind of money. So you expect to find a man as you get older who earns more money. I gotta ask you, man, what do you bring to the table that a man making $300,000 a year should pick you?
Well, I'm supportive. I'm self-sufficient. I can be submissive. if I'm with somebody who knows how to lead.
A man who makes 100,000, 300,000 a year, that's good money. But for my specific life goals, at 24, with plenty of
the way you're talking is like you say you got a lot of options, but not for the kind and caliber of men you're talking about. Not that kind of money. You may have a lot of options for dudes making, you know, average money, but not for no man talking about $300,000-$400,000 a year. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not here in Atlanta.
Well, like I said, for my life goals, a man who makes 100,000, 300,000 a year, that's cool. That's good money. But that's not enough money for me to say, I'm stopping what I'm doing and only your cares matter. What I want to do for my family, what my goals are.
This is a single woman.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. I'll knock the fuck out you.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Shout out to the Godfather. R.I.P. to the legend Kevin Samuels. I thought the girl was trying to troll him, but it sounds like she was actually being serious. So, what she was basically saying is that if you make any less than $300,000, you're too poor to date her. I hope she loves cats and dogs, because this type of mentality will only keep her single forever.
God, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. No, all right, thank you. Saudi, huh?
My man is simply having the best time of his life. I wish him nothing but success and happiness in his adventures.
I've seen these articles where they're saying a lot of women are not finding economically attractive partners.
Yes.
What does a guy need to make, bare minimum, to get you?
Me happy.
Bare minimum, I would say 100,000 after taxes. I prefer 200,000 and up. But I would say after taxes, bring home like 100K.
So bare minimum 100,000, but more preferably 200,000 after taxes.
Because I can work with that. I can multiply that. I mean, I plan on being a multimillionaire.
Yeah, I mean,
so
you want to help your man.
I need a base.
What about for you?
He's got to be able to afford a house and a family in the current city that he resides.
Okay.
But you know, I'm living in LA now, so in LA to be able to have a house and a family,
pricey.
Yeah,
it's
you're looking at
here.
6 figures, 200,000. But I mean, I do kind of like nerdy guys.
Oh,
a little bit of autism is kind of hot. It's okay.
Just unbelievable. Even the lady in pink is laughing at her. What bothers me the most about this is the fact that they are saying all that with serious faces. They genuinely believe that they're the shit and deserve the world. Why would any man making that kind of money even look at that? Talk less of dating them.
Many people accuse you of wanting to see the black woman at a point of submission. Is that where you want to see a black woman in the 1990s?
Well, it depends on how you define submission. Those words have a tendency to have a negative connotation for us because of how they were used against us during slavery and what we connect them to. But actually, the kind of submission that I'm referring to just means cooperation and agreement. I don't think that anybody could say that I represent a woman who is subjugated in any kind of way. I don't think that anybody could say that my personality sounds like some man has me somewhere crawling around on the ground or walking 10 paces behind him. So I'm not representing that. I'm representing strength. I'm saying that we have a lot of power. We have power to make heaven and hell for our men. And I'm saying, let's try making heaven. Let's try to build him up. If a man has his woman behind him, he will believe he can do anything. And all we need to do is to get our men to believe that they can do anything.
I have nothing but respect for Sister Shahrazad Ali. She has been speaking facts for decades, trying to save the black community. She has been exposing all of the BS that was brought to the world by feminism. Thank you for your service, Queen.
Do you feel like women aren't having children at a young age nowadays because it gives up their freedom?
Yep. That's the sacrifice you make as a woman. You wait till the last minute, and then you got to deal with the men that want the 21-year-old. They want the 22-year-old. They don't want a woman at 35 who's got a bunch of mouth. This guy has worked to develop himself.
You said men that are 35 want the 21-year-olds.
They did a study, men of all ages, and they found the age group that most men prefer, and that's 24.
24, okay.
Which makes sense.
That 10-year age gap. Again, yes, women do develop earlier than men. But women still, in today's generation, 21 to 24, you're young. right? Like you haven't lived.
You're at your peak.
You're at your peak, but you haven't lived.
Huh?
Do you feel like 35-year-old men reach out to those women and want those women so they can groom them into being what kind of wife they want them to be?
Of course.
And is that bad or is that good?
That's good. That's nature.
It's nature to groom somebody.
If you're going to be my wife, I got to prepare you on how I want my relationship to go if I'm the leader. And a good man, a real man, is going to take in consideration everything the woman says.
How old are you?
25.
Let's say I wanted to take you out on a first date. How much should I spend on it?
Whatever you can afford on the date. Doesn't matter to me.
You don't have any expectations?
No, I just want you to be thoughtful with whatever you put together.
I'll pick you up. Let's get slushies at Sonic drive-thru.
Okay, that's fine. We have a conversation, we talk, we get to know each other. I'm fine with that.
We could watch Black Mirror on my phone and prop it up on the dashboard.
It's a memory, it's an experience. I'm fine with it.
I like this one.
So why do so many women tend to want guys to drop the bag on them and, you know, make it a big thing?
I think that's what, I don't know, I think that's what the industry promotes, social media, everything we watch promotes. But I don't know, I can't answer for them. I just know kind of what I've been taught and what I value, so it's kind of what my answer is.
What gave you that mentality?
I don't know, I think if you have these expectations of things you can't always control, then it just gives you more stress and anxiety.
This gorgeous, nice lady will be a winner. If you get lucky enough to find a girl with this type of mentality, make sure to keep her. I know she's in the minority, but there are still some good ones out there. You just have to search intelligently. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.